Hello, we are here for one more lesson of this 4MCAD 16 training course, and the topic for today will be drawing information. First topic will be how to specify measurements and divisions on top of entities. I will create two random entities, simple ones, one line and one arc, and what we will see about this measurement and the divisions, it's exactly the same. Either you consider a line or an arc or other type of entity, but I think these two exemplify what we can do. First, and you will understand why, I will change also the point style, because at this moment it is very small, the type of dot, and with these two commands, the measurement and the division, we will create points on top of these entities, and with this style we cannot see anything. So I will change to one of the others. It doesn't matter which one. First one, the measurement command. So menu draw, then point measurement, and this is used to have the length on top of entity. So measurement, and now what entity we want to work with, and let us say that I want a measurement of 30, and you'll see starts here. Sorry, starts on the other side, and it has 30 between each point, and the topic of changing the style of the point is to be shown. Okay, this command did not change the entity like the following one, just put points on the spots. Okay, another one, draw, then point, and now divide, and this is to divide an entity on equal number of portions. So entity here, number of segments 10, and that's it. Okay, so again, did not divide the entity, just created points on the spots. Okay, very easy. Another topic about this drawing information, it's how to calculate areas, and with these commands we can have the areas and the perimeters of, for example, a polygon. So example, let's create a rectangle with some measurements, easy, so that we can check if what we are doing it's okay. So giving the dimensions, I will say 100 for the length and the width 50. So what we have here, it's 100 on the major side and 50 on the smaller side. So now we can do the tools command, inquiry, then area, and we can have several things here. The first possibility is to choose entity, so E, and now select this entity, and you see area 5,000 square units, and the perimeter 300, which is okay. So 100, 200, 300 with the minor side. So it's very easy. We can make other things, like for example, if we have a couple of circles inside this, and I want to calculate the internal area and getting out the circle, so we can do something similar. So area, we can say now the add, so A, and choose one entity, E, so choosing this one, and now doing subtract S, entity, this one, and another entity, this one, and you see the total length now it's this, and the total area it's this. So we can add and subtract entities, and we will get the result after choosing them. We can do a couple of these things, for example, by points instead of choosing entities, like the area. We can, instead of choosing the polygon, I can choose points, and okay, I get the same result as expected. So it's another possibility. We can calculate also distances and angles. If we go there again and say inquiry distance, so I can select one point, I can select another point, and I get this kind of information. So this is the distance point, the angle considering the XY plane, and the deltas in X, Y, Z, 0 for sure. So this is another possibility also, and very interesting to control what you are doing here. Besides this, we have information about your drawing. So for example, knowing the properties of one entity, so which is, for example, the list. So I can choose one entity or more, but let us choose just one, and I get all this information about this entity. So it's a circle, center point, radius, circumference, area, etc. I can have a global drawing status. So again, status, and I have a couple of informations about the drawing itself. So the limits, the resolution, which are the current light types, layers, and so on. So I have a lot of information here. And finally, I can get also very interesting information about the time. And the time, it is something that we can see for when the drawing was created, how long are we working in this drawing, and etc. So it's interesting also in some situations where you need to control the effect or the real time that you spent on a particular drawing. So it's interesting also to make this kind of control. So all of these are informations that you can get out of your drawing. Very different areas like the measurements or properties of entities or the drawing itself. But among these, I think you have some of them which should be interesting and should help you in your work or study, or for the purpose you use the software. Any help, please contact us through the usual channels.